Hello everyone. Today I will tell you the incredible story of how Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak, two friends with a shared passion for technology, revolutionized the world with the creation of Apple. Prepare for a fascinating journey through innovation, perseverance, and entrepreneurial spirit. First years and encounter. Steve Jobs was born on February 24, 1955 in San Francisco, California, and was adopted by Paul and Clara Jobs. From an early age, Jobs showed an unusual interest in electronics and technology. He spent his youth in the heart of Silicon Valley, a perfect environment to cultivate his curiosity for innovation. On the other hand, Steve Wozniak, known as Woz, was born on August 11, 1950 in San Jose, California. Since childhood, Wozniak stood out for his ability to understand and build electronic devices. He studied at the University of California, Berkeley, where he deepened his technical knowledge. Fate brought them together in 1971, when a mutual friend introduced them. Jobs and Wozniak quickly became friends, sharing a passion for electronics and computers. It was a time of technological ferment, and both young men were eager to leave their mark on the world. First projects and the birth of Apple. One of their first joint projects was a blue box that allowed users to make free long-distance phone calls. This illegal invention was nothing more than an indication of his ability to defy established norms. Although lucrative, they both knew this was only the beginning. In 1975, Wozniak began working on a personal project, a compact computer that anyone could use at home. He built the prototype of what would become known as the Apple I. Jobs, ever the business visionary, saw the commercial potential of Wozniak's invention. Convinced that they had something revolutionary on their hands, he proposed that they start selling the Apple I. On April 1, 1976, in the garage of Jobs' home, they founded Apple Computer Incorporated. They began with a modest initial investment, selling some of their belongings to finance the production of the first 50 Apple I computers. This model was an unexpected success, selling all units quickly and marking the beginning of an era. Expansion and the launch of the Apple II. Buoyed by the success of the Apple I, Jobs and Wozniak began working on their next project, the Apple II. This personal computer not only improved the capabilities of the Apple I, but was also more accessible and attractive to the general market. It was the first computer to have color graphics, a novelty that distinguished it from any other machine available at the time. The Apple II was released in 1977 and became a smash hit. Sales of the Apple II allowed Apple to grow rapidly, going from a small startup in a garage to a multi-million-dollar company. Wozniak continued to refine the hardware, while Jobs focused on the vision and design, making sure every detail met his high standards. The IPO and the status of millionaires. In 1980, Apple went public, and the initial public offering, IPO, was a spectacular success. Demand for shares was so high that the initial price doubled on the first day of trading. This maneuver instantly made Jobs and Wozniak millionaires. Jobs, in his distinctive style, celebrated the moment but never stopped looking to the future and planning his next move. The story of Jobs and Wozniak is a testament to the power of innovation, collaboration, and determination. Two young people with complementary skills and a shared vision changed the world forever, setting the standard for the modern technology industry. Revolutions and challenges. After the success of the Apple II, Apple was in a dominant position in the personal computer market. However, the path to innovation is not always easy. In 1981, Steve Wozniak suffered a plane accident that temporarily took him away from the company. Meanwhile, Steve Jobs was facing his own challenges within Apple. Although he was a visionary, his abrasive management style and extreme perfectionism sometimes led to conflict with other executives and employees. Despite these challenges, Jobs moved forward with his vision. In 1983, he convinced John Sculley, then president of PepsiCo, to join Apple as CEO, famously saying, "Do you want to sell sugar water for the rest of your life, or do you want to come with me and change the world?" The Macintosh and the departure of Jobs. In 1984, Apple launched the Macintosh, a personal computer that promised to be as revolutionary as the Apple II. With its graphical user interface and its iconic advertising campaign directed by Ridley Scott, the Macintosh marked a before and after in personal computing. However, initial sales were disappointing, and tensions within Apple began to escalate. In 1985, conflicts between Jobs and Scully culminated in a power struggle. Ultimately, Apple's board of directors decided to support Scully, and Jobs was removed from the day-to-day management of the company he had founded. Disillusioned but not defeated, Jobs decided to start over. Next in Pixar, New Frontiers. After leaving Apple, Jobs founded Next, a company that focused on developing high-end computers for the educational and business market. Although Next did not have significant commercial success, the technologies developed there would be crucial later. In parallel, Jobs acquired a small computer graphics division of Lucasfilm, which later became Pixar Animation Studios. Under Jobs' direction, Pixar produced Toy Story in 1995, the first fully computer-animated feature film. The film was a smash hit, catapulting Pixar to the top of the animated film industry and establishing Jobs as a visionary entrepreneur in another field. The triumphant return to Apple. Meanwhile, Apple was struggling to stay relevant in the market. In 1996, in an unexpected move, Apple purchased Next, bringing Steve Jobs back to the company he had co-founded. The following year, Jobs was named interim CEO, and later assumed the CEO role permanently. With Jobs back at the helm, Apple began a series of innovations that would redefine the company and the technology industry. In 1998, they launched the iMac, an all-in-one computer with an innovative design that became a bestseller. From there, Apple continued to surprise the world with products such as the iPod, iPhone, and iPad, each redefining their respective product categories and setting new standards for quality and design. Legacy and death. Steve Jobs was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer in 2003, and although he bravely fought the disease, he passed away on October 5, 2011. His legacy lives on not only in the products he helped create, but also in the culture of innovation and excellence that instilled in Apple. Steve Wozniak, although less involved in Apple's day-to-day operations after his departure, continues to be an influential figure in the world of technology. Its focus on education and promoting technical creativity continues to inspire new generations of inventors and entrepreneurs. Conclusion. The story of Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak is one of the most inspiring in the world of technology. Two young people with a shared passion not only built one of the most valuable companies in the world, but also changed the way we interact with technology. From a garage in Silicon Valley to the pinnacle of global innovation, their journey is a testament to the power of vision, collaboration, and persistence. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the life and achievements of these two geniuses. Don't forget to subscribe and like if you like the story. Until next time.